More than Conquest, more than the Void Tower, even more than World Events, the most highly anticipated update for Deepwioken, obviously, is the Ignition Union Origin. But what if I said there was something on the horizon that made it even better? What if I said there was a far greater, far more elusive treasure to be held? That being the Summer Company Origin. Personally, I think Summer Company is one of the better areas in the game. I love the atmosphere. I love how it looks. I love the design. I love the idea of the Summer Company being the ones using guns. And I think Rosen's just a cool-ass name. But who better to talk about the Summer Company Origin than their biggest fan, former tester, Lady Maria. See, Lady Maria's been cooking up. She's been cooking up some fucking gas behind the scenes. And I'm going to kind of put that on display here. So, of course, in my mind, being Summer Company Origin, the way Summer Company is, it would be focused around gun combat, okay? It'd be all about guns, using different guns, different gun talents. If you're using a rifle or you're using a gun, light weapon, doesn't matter. You're going Summer Company Origin. That just makes sense to me. And with the Hive Origin on the way, I think it would be cool to have another Origin centered around the Eastern Luminant. Currently, every Origin, aside from Deepbound, starts you in the Etrian Luminant. It would be cool if you'd be able to start in the Eastern, in a new area. It would kind of mix things up. I know technically that doesn't really work with the progression since there are like more difficult mobs there. To that, I say skill issue. Back in the day, if you died to a mob, you just got spam skill issue and get good, and then people moved on. So, how about we get back to that quote-unquote I want Deepwioken to be hard mentality, okay? Going into what is actually offered is a lot of different designs. So, first of all, the Blunderbuss weapon in a pistol form. Okay, currently the Blunderbuss really doesn't have any use cases. The damage got almost completely gutted. In every way, essentially, it is worse than just the Rosen's rifle. I mean, technically, the Iron Blunderbuss does a little more damage and a little more posture damage, but you sacrifice the ability to actually spam projectiles, which is the main focus of rifles and guns, being able to zone with the projectiles. In this way, kind of switches it up. What you do with this is it gives an offhand form where you're instead more using the pistol form. Now, that does less damage, but you're going to be able to actually shoot for, I don't know, kind of like revolvers, just in a different form, like a weaker version of the revolvers. Building off of that, we have the light weapon hand mortar. So this is going to be much slower, however, it does actually shoot explosive rounds. That can kind of be tied together with using maybe new bullets, like explosive bullets. Again, spitballing here, I think that'd be cool. Capping it off with the double barrel pistol. This is a light weapon. This is going to do a ton of damage. You can also offhand it. The whole point being here, light weapon in general with guns. Like, we got the revolver and the dragoon on release. Fucking crickets. Nothing. We haven't seen anything else. This would be a good way to flesh out the actual guns instead of it being in this state where it's like you either have revolver or dragoon or you're cheesing with rifle. This can kind of flesh out the playstyle and actually add a little more fun to the game, a little more options when you're using it. But the main here, the meat and potatoes, the real cool shit is this fucking hand cannon. This is a heavy gun, okay? I've seen a lot of people ask about having a heavy gun type playstyle. I've seen heavy sniper been thrown around a couple times. I don't really think a sniper would work in Deepwioken, even though technically some of the origins and some of the factions have more like advanced technology. I get the vibe of a more 1600s kind of like Middle Ages vibe from Deepwioken. I don't think somebody walking out with a fucking like Barrett 50 cal, I don't think that'd really work. So in the version of this hand cannon, of course the fire rate would be much slower, but it does have knockdown on crit or knockback, just to give it that uniqueness. The real cool shit though comes in the form of the Summer Company Flame Charm Legendary, the Flint Install. This is a twin blade gun blade, which has an offhand form. Similar to the Curved Blade of Winds that you can offhand the dual wield or the Deep Crusher, where you offhand and it changes forms. With this, when you're in the offhand form, one hand is essentially a sword, and the other is a offhand flamethrower. It does take 75 medium, 75 flame charm, and 30 agility. So this could fill that void of having a flame charm legendary, and also add to the Summer Company origin. I think the designs are super cool. I really like the idea that she has going here. It was in the, like, what is it? Like, artist weapon competition, but it lost to that bitch-ass, like, staff banner thing, which is beyond me. I don't understand how that happened, but hey. It's not out of the realm of possibility. You might be thinking, NVR, you're just rambling nonsense. This is never going to be in the game. Actually, this was brought up to Archmage not that long ago, and he did say that they have not closed the book on the Summer Company, meaning there could be possible updates to the Summer Company. There could be a Summer Company origin / oath, and that would give them the perfect opportunity to add these incredible ideas. Leave your thoughts down below. Let me think what you guys would like to see, what you think would be a cool little addition to the game. I'm going to see y'all later.